So I decided to do something radical. Instead of running from the silence, I decided to lean into it. I asked myself, what if I treated this time alone not as a punishment, but as an opportunity? An opportunity to get to know the one person I'd been neglecting the most, myself. I started small. I turned off the TV and just sat with my own thoughts. It was uncomfortable at first, even a little scary. But then I started to explore. I picked up a paintbrush for the first time since I was a kid. I didn't care if it was good. I just wanted to see what would happen. And something amazing did. I found a part of myself I'd forgotten existed. A creative spark that was just waiting to be reignited. I started going for long walks, not with headphones blasting, but just listening to the sounds of the city, noticing the little details I'd always rushed past. I was learning to be my own best company. This journey of self-discovery led me to rediscover old passions and find new ones. I had always loved books, so I started a challenge to read one book a week. I'd go to the library, wander through the aisles, and let a story choose me. Each book was a new world, a new perspective. It filled my mind with ideas and characters, leaving less room for the lonely thoughts. Then, I tackled a bigger fear, doing things in public, alone. I started with a coffee shop, bringing my book with me. It felt awkward at first. I felt like everyone was staring, but then I realized no one was. Everyone was in their own world. Soon, I was going to movies by myself, visiting museums, and even trying out new restaurants. I wasn't waiting for a plus one anymore. I was my own plus one. And honestly, I was having a great time. I was proving to myself that my happiness didn't depend on anyone else. The more I invested in myself, the more my confidence grew. And a funny thing happened. As I became more comfortable and engaged with my own life, people started to notice. My focus shifted from I need friends to I'm doing this cool thing, and it would be fun to share it. I joined a book club to talk about the stories I was loving. I signed up for a pottery class to get better at that new hobby. I wasn't going there with the desperate goal of making friends. I was going there because I was genuinely interested. And that authenticity, that genuine passion, is magnetic. I started having real conversations, connecting with people over shared interests. The pressure was off. These connections weren't filling a void. They were adding to an already fulfilling life. The friendships that grew from this place were deeper and more meaningful because they were based on a shared joy, not a shared neediness. Looking back, I am genuinely grateful for that period of profound loneliness. It sounds strange to say, but it was the catalyst for the most important journey of my life. It forced me to stop looking outside for validation and happiness and to start building it from within. It taught me resilience, independence, and the incredible joy of my own company. It led me to hobbies that I love, friendships that are genuine, and a sense of self-worth that is unshakable. What started as my greatest source of pain turned into my greatest strength. I learned that being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. It can be a time for growth, for discovery, for falling in love with your own life. So if you're feeling that ache of loneliness right now, please know that you are not broken. Perhaps you're just on the verge of a beautiful introduction, the one where you finally get to meet your true self. The journey might be quiet at first, but I promise you, it's worth it. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's create a community where we can share our journeys. Thank you so much for watching and for spending this time with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content about building a life you love. I'll see you in the next one.